Is this the best car racing movie ever made? What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Al with Storm Dagger Films. I'm an actor, writer, director, editor, everything going thing, y'all. If y'all to the film entertainment space like I am, maybe an actor, YouTuber, musician, or just like some good old movie and TV content, this is a channel for you. So I'm going to give this channel a like and subscribe. Hit the bell notification so you don't miss a single day when I be doing this channel. With that said, guys, let's get into the video. And guys, excuse the background noise. I got some noisy neighbors here today. But with that said, let's continue on. So guys, I gotta talk about honestly one of the coolest and potentially maybe even one of the best car racing movies I think I've ever seen. And honestly, I gotta rewatch a lot of Fast and the Furious movies now because this movie took my breath away. I was not expecting that, and I cannot believe I'm so late on seeing this movie. But this movie is called Need for Speed. Came out in 2013, and it's actually free to watch on Tubi TV, which I'm not sponsored by. But they got a bunch of, like, everything's free regarding movies. And man, they got some dope stuff. And guys, sorry for the cars passing by. Dang, it's such a noisy day. Cannot catch a break with so much noise in the background. Sorry about that, guys. But anyway, so guys, Need for Speed has probably one of the best stories I think I've seen out of any like car racing movies. Like this was a very, very well put together film in terms of story. There was probably only one dumb scene about that movie. And personally, this scene was basically where we got one of our actors. He quits his corporate job in the most ridiculous way, takes all his clothes off and walks off the building. I'm like, was that really necessary? Like, come on, man. Like, cause I'm an actor myself. I would have argued tooth and nail with my director. I'd be like, you want me to do what again? I'm sorry. Nope, I'm good. Nah, this is a car racing movie. This is not a script show. But yeah, that was the only dumb scene that could have been cut out from the movie. I mean, you could have kept, okay, like maybe just the shirt could have came off and took his shoes off and just walked off like that. But come on, you ain't had to do all that extra. That could have been cut out in my opinion. But other than that, regarding the rest of the story, like the 90% of the rest of the story was epic. I love our protagonist. Our antagonist was great. I love the storyline. And the fact that like it felt like a Need for Speed video game in a movie at the same time, they blend that so beautifully in this film. And honestly, I don't know, this could be maybe one of the best video game movies of all time. Y'all let me know. It's between this movie and Mortal Kombat. I don't know. Well, the new one in my opinion. But as for this movie though, one of the things I do wonder is that they use some very high budget cars in this film. They didn't just show them really quick, like a quick glance, like they'll do in a Fast and Furious film every now and then, or half the time. But in this film, they put a freaking Bugatti, a Saline S7, Koenigsegg Agera, a Lamborghini Elemento, if I said that right, and a few other cars, hypercars, and they raced them for a good time period actually. And they crashed like pretty horribly too, just like a video game. And just the fact that they pulled that off made me wonder, were these actually real Lamborghinis and real Koenigsegg and stuff? Did they actually put a real Bugatti in this film? That is one of the things I do wonder, because when you look at the fourth installment of Fast and the Furious, that movie right there, they didn't actually use GTR Skylines like they did for Too Fast, Too Furious. That film, they used GT3s to save money, and then they threw a R34 body kit to save a lot of money with that. And honestly, they fooled me perfectly, because I thought that was an R34 Skyline. But Craig Lieberman on his channel, he broke that movie down perfectly with all the information he could find. Definitely recommend you guys check him out as well. But so that is one thing I do wonder with the film. But if they actually use like a real Bugatti and real hypercars like that I got to see in that film, man, round of applause to that film. And I honestly see why we don't have another one as a sequel, because heck, how on earth are you gonna top that final race? That's one of the greatest races I think I've ever seen in any car movie, other than like Too Fast, Too Furious. That car race is still my favorite, but this This is my second favorite. I've never seen a movie where we got hypercars racing like that, and for that period of time, and so well shot. That is really amazing. And those are the real actual cars. Round of applause to that studio for pulling off. And crazy fact too, Disney just helped distribute this film, which was like also mind-boggling, because thinking with Disney, I would figure they would want to cap off with this franchise going forward, because like, dude, you can do a lot more with Need for Speed if Disney wanted to. If they can, I'm not sure how the rights worked back in 2013 regarding now with their relationship with Need for Speed and bringing that franchise back, but they could make their own Fast and the Furious and literally rival them and be the next Fast and the Furious and literally make a ton of money. But nowadays, I don't know, with Disney, would I want them to jump on board with something like this? I don't know, man. This is one of those movies. It was a great movie. I'm cool we don't get a sequel, you know, just like Baby Driver. That was another great car racing movie. Well, not exactly a car racing movie. It was just more of a getaway movie. This is also more of a getaway movie as well, but it had a lot of racing involved. And the story was very, very driven and just kept you on the edge of your seat. I like the fact that, like, just for like the story wise, seeing how our protagonist going through his struggle with losing his brother from our antagonist, the bad guy, ramming into him. All three of them were racing at the beginning in code zigzags with this car, like, yeah, with these cars right here. And the even more messed up part, like, the bad guy framed the crash and everything on our protagonist, and he stashed the third code zigzag away. And that was pretty much one of the main things that helped drive this movie. And seeing our protagonist basically proving his innocence, and at the end, he does it so well in the most savage way as possible. Could you imagine pulling up at the final race with the bad guy pretty much stashed away car that was used? Pretty much that was evidence right there. You're literally pulling up into a race with evidence, with literally the bad guy's evidence, because he pulls up in that red code zigzag that was used to basically kill off his brother that the bad guy did it in. And he races the bad guy and wins. Like, bro, how savage is that? And on top of that, the bad guy crashes, but he was about to crash him. Well, he did crash, but he was about to basically blow up and burn. But the protagonist was a bigger person. He went back, saved him, punched him in the face, and let the law handle him. So, hey man, that was dope, man. And also another thing I truly loved about this film was just the fact that probably one of the funniest characters and most helpful characters too was Benny. This dude will pull up in a helicopter, airplane. I mean, dude was savage, man. Like that stunt they did with the Mustang and the helicopter hovering and flying all together, that was dope, man. I love the fact he was like the eye in the sky and helping him with the races, helping him with so much. Like, that was dope, man. The originality with this film for a car racing film is on a whole nother level. And you know, it didn't piggyback much off of Fast and the Furious, maybe off of like one scene or two, but it was really its own thing. And I'm cool as this is the only Need for Speed movie that we ever get, but it was amazing. I gotta rewatch a lot of Fast and the Furious movies now, because man, this could be my new favorite car racing film of all time. But y'all let me know, man. That's a tough one. Fast and the Furious is a very awesome franchise. Always gonna be super close to my heart, but this film, I don't know, man. I'm mad I'm late to this film, and I saw this film so late. I'm just seeing it now in 2022, and like, holy crap, I don't know about Fast and Furious movies now. Man, if they can, like, see, this is how you make a good car racing film without having to go over the top to keep people in the seats. I mean, man, they killed it with it. They truly killed it with this. And plus, also, I think to really help this movie was the video games. You know, that's how it all started. So seeing a movie, that all catapulted all together nicely. Versus Fast and the Furious, they just started basically a movie franchise and nothing else. That's what they're known for. Need for Speed is known for video games, and now they stepped into a movie franchise. And holy crap, it was really good. And also the special effects, I love that spot, like on just the part that they used, how they was showing the Mustang, how like basically like they did this cool animation when they showed the Mustang, the main star car of the film. That was dope, man. I love that CGI animation they did for that, and then showing it off. That was really cool. But you guys let me know what you guys think. Do you guys love Need for Speed? Y'all think it's better than a lot of Fast and the Furious movies? Let me know what let me know what you guys think. Get your boy out with Storm Dagger Films, like and subscribe, share, and I'll be seeing y'all next video. Y'all take it easy.